Dear Miss Poland, have you always wished to acquire the ability to speak a foreign language but felt you didn't have the aptitude to do so? Question mark. Here is a unusual opportunity for you to discover whether you have that aptitude with no financial expenditure on your part. Paragraph. Come to the Empire Language Institute on Banks Street, where we will give you without charge your first lesson in the language of your choice. Period. If you enroll and are not satisfied with your progress at any time, we will immediately refund your money on request. Paragraph. After you have completed one of our valuable courses, we think you will congratulate yourself on your ability to speak a second language easily and fluently. Period. Sincerely. P.S. A complete listing of all our courses is included in the enclosed circular. Period. Lesson 40, Brief Form Review Letter number 5. Dear Miss Gates, would you like to learn a second language taught with the most modern and successful methods? Question mark. At the Imperial Language Institute, you will study with Dr. Carlos Lopez, Dean of our faculty, and his staff. Paragraph. As you have probably read in the newspapers, Dr. Lopez has developed psychologically sound methods for language teaching and has contributed several articles of major importance to educational publications on the subject. Period. After only 2 or 3 hours work, you should be able to carry on an elementary conversation in a second language without any difficulty. Paragraph. We hope you will come in soon. Period. Miss Gates, and let us give you your first lesson free of charge. Period. You will be glad you did. Period. Sincerely yours. GREGG Shorthand Volume 1, Lesson 40, Brief Form Review Letter number 6. Dear Mr. Dwyer, as a well-deserved tribute to the inspiration and leadership of Henry Trenton, Chief Executive of the Trenton Hotel Corporation, our Board of Directors decided yesterday to change the name of the famous Interborough Hotel to the Trenton Hotel paragraph. In addition to being one of the world's largest hotels, the Trenton has won for itself an enviable reputation throughout the world as friendly and most efficient public institution, period. The Trenton contains more than 3,000 rooms and requires the services of over 2,000 people, period. All of them are anxious to make your stay as pleasant as possible, paragraph. We hope, Mr. Dwyer, that you will stay with us frequently, period. Sincerely yours. Greg Shorthand, Volume 1, Lesson 40, Number 7, Brief Form Review Letter. Let's start. Dear Dr. Knox, I was particularly sorry to learn in this morning's newspaper that you intend to submit your resignation as president of the Interborough Psychological Institute shortly after the first of the year, period. I wish I could persuade you to change your mind, period. I understand, that your decision to leave the institute is final, paragraph. As everyone will acknowledge, you have introduced many extraordinary, useful, and important ideas to the Interborough Psychological Institute and have guided it throughout its difficult formative years, period. Your influence will be felt for a long time, period. The citizens of our township owe you a public debt of gratitude, paragraph. Even though you will retire, I know that you will never hesitate to give the institute the advantage of your experience, your ideas, and your opinions in the future, period. Sincerely yours. GREGG Shorthand Volume 1, Lesson 40. Brief Form Review Letter Number 8. Dear Mrs. Stern, if you have already been approached for a contribution to the Stanford Neurological Institute Fund, please forgive this letter, period. Sometimes, because of the shortage of general clerical help and the increase in the quantity of paperwork in our correspondence department, contributions are not entered on the books as promptly as they might be. Paragraph. As you may know, the Institute is in the process of conducting a capital fund drive, the object of which is to build the new facilities that we will require, period. In the 14 years since the present building was built, the character of Stamford and the surrounding areas has changed substantially, and its population has almost doubled, period. Consequently, we must expand and we want your help, paragraph. Any contribution, Mrs. Stern, will be accepted with gratitude, period. Please use the stamped addressed envelope that is enclosed, period. Sincerely yours. GREGG Shorthand Volume 1, Lesson 40, Number 9. Gentlemen, I wish I could write you that I am enclosing a check as the World Advertising Company's contribution to the annual fund drive of the Wilson Institute of Technology, period. But because our organization frequently receives requests from almost every state in the Union in which we contribute to responsible charities and other worthy causes, our Board of Governors now requires us to maintain a budgetary limit on the contributions we can make, period. Unfortunately, our funds for the present year were exhausted several months ago. Paragraph. We recognize the fact that Wilson Institute's cause is an exceedingly good one, but we regret that it will be impossible for us to contribute to it. Period. Sincerely yours.